GB.
We are live.
Yay!
So we're going to have this live today. It's a very special live for me about the program The Jump. It's an interview with you, with these two nice coaches. For me, they are my special guests today, international coaches and friends. And first of all, we have Alicia Markowitz, international coach and friend in all my journey. She's the light in everyone's path. And thank you for being a guide in my life. And Mariana Nuñez, a coach that reminds me about energy, neuroscience, and law of attraction. So we'll begin this program asking why the name The Jump for the program.
Ha! That's a good one. Well, thank you. Oh, who are you asking? Me or Mariana?
Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I jumped on it.
We both answer. You start and then I continue.
It's the same because we created it. So whatever. I'll say something and she'll say something. But
Okay.
first of all, thank you so much for inviting us to announce our creation. We are very, very honored and very grateful. Let's see what we're doing, how we're going to do, because for the three of us, this is not our primary language. So we're going to do our best. I grew up in Venezuela and all my family is from Spain. So I am from Spain. You are from Mexico. Clara and Mariana is from Argentina. So wachi. That's what we're going to talk. So we're going to try. The jump. Why the name? Well, we have to start from the beginning. The jump is a method that will give the key, that will give you the key to have your best life. How is that? So the thing is that the majority of us are built, our lives are built based on limiting beliefs. What is a limiting belief? A limiting belief is a thought, a belief that limits your ability to create something, right? To create even a thought, to create even a smile, to choose possibilities. It limits you from being free. It limits you from feeling deserving. It limits you from believing that you are capable of doing something. So those limiting beliefs are all imposed in our brains by whoever raised us, or by maybe your religion, with all the respect, or maybe by society or your teacher or your neighbor, between 0 and 7 years old. Then it goes beyond that, but that's the main age where you are a sponge. They are putting all that in your empty program. They are filling that up with beliefs that are not yours, but you don't know that. You don't realize that because it goes straight to your unconscious, and your unconscious is the 95% of your brain. So how do you act? How do you believe? How do you think? How do you act? How do you feel? Based on all those limiting beliefs. So imagine that every belief is like a brick. So you're going to build this wall or this castle that is your life or your home inside of you with all these limiting beliefs, right? So that's how you're going to create your life. The worst part is that you build it from a place that unconscious. You don't know that you are doing it. It's like automatic. Like if you are breathing, it's your identity. It's part of yourself. So I went through a lot in my life. I went through trauma, abuse, this, that, so many things. And yeah, I commit my life to a healing process. And yeah, I went to therapy. I read books. I did retreats. I did conference. I did all kinds of things. And yes, after many years, I overcame so many things. And and now I am able to create a beautiful life. But I understood all these things that I just explained. What we're gonna give you, and Mariana will tell you right now because she has a very beautiful way to explain it, is the key. We're gonna save you years. We're gonna save you years. Of course, it's not that we're gonna change your brain. We're gonna give you the key to open that vault that you are, right? Because you become this vault where everything is locked down and you don't even know. You are going to have the key to open that and see a universe of possibilities, okay? But once we give you the key, you choose if you're going to do it or not. So why the jump? Because we're going to save you all that time and you can take that jump if you choose to do it. I also say that is it's a huge change, a huge jump that is going to create a real impact in your life. So that's why we call it the jump, I think.
Very interesting. Now, Mariana, please.
Yes.
Tell us something.
What if I say, no, Ali, it's not because of that?
Okay.
Oh my God. That's terrible. I jump through the abyss.
Well, yes, no, of course. Actually, whoa, perfect, Ali.
Aww.
Excellent description of belief. Main thing is that they lied to us. They, society, parents, friends, school, religion, everybody. We were taught that we need to spend time doing things, that things come with effort, with pain, with hard and tough situations, because you have to evolve through pain. Pain comes to make you be stronger, and you are a fighter. Oh my God, I hate that word. No, not a fighter. I'm a princess, not a fighter anymore. So that's a belief too. Why do you choose to learn through pain, through effort, if you can choose to learn from happiness and love? In that way, as we choose everything, I'm a quantum physics, let's say expert, just because I know a 5% more than ordinary people. So let's say expert because of that. But I said that and I forgot what I was going to say.
No, don't worry. It'll come to you.
We choose every little thing that happens in our reality because we don't create. We can't create because everything is already created. What we do with our thoughts, subconsciousness, and consciousness, we choose in which reality we want to live. So having that, bearing in mind that, I remember my lessons. We don't have to spend that time to choose to be happy, to be rich, abundance, everything, to be loved. We don't have to spend that time. We don't have to do a process. We just have to jump. That's also why
Yes.
we call it the jump, because you don't need to spend 10 years as Ali and me. You just have to choose it, understand it, to choose which reality to jump, and just do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like a quantum leap or something like that, or
exactly.
Yes. If you see it in quantum physics, the atom, it has the electrons, and the electrons are moving over there, and they will jump from one orbit to another to make other have another charge frequency.
Yes.
And then being able to create other connections to other molecules and stuff like that. So if you apply that to the conscience, is what Mariana said.
Okay. So what is it about? What is it about this program? What does it have that makes it special?
It has
a key.
More special than that? What do you want?
Yeah. So we'll give you the formula. We're going to give you a
Okay.
formula. What else is special? Well, us, because we created. We had our own testimonial. So
Yes.
it worked for us. So we know it works. Okay. The rest is created because it's neuroscience, how we function inside of us. We're gonna give you some basics of that. We are not neuroscientists, but we understand the basics that help us to improve our lives. And we're gonna give you also basic of quantum physics and many other things. So all that integrated in one formula so you can take the jump.
That's the
Okay.
special thing, that it's not something about biology, it's not something about quantum, it's not something about neuroscience. It's something about you mixing all the science and manifestation, law of assumption, Neville Goddard, Joe Dispenza, and
Yes.
all the genius that helps us. But it's special because it's not one thing. It's everything talking about the same thing, but from different parts of the human, of the reality, of the world, of the universe, of everything. And in a very simple way. That's the best.
Yes, because nobody taught us any of that. Nobody taught us how our brains process information and beliefs and how we really create our world. We have been taught that actually everything was created, so we couldn't do anything about it. But that is not true. So we're gonna give you the tools or the knowledge so you will see that you can actually that you are actually creating your world, but you don't want to create the very same thing every day. Oh my god, you wake up every single morning with this pain, with this challenge, with this. And no, we're gonna help you to change that.
Okay, that's amazing. So, what can a person achieve with the program? What can he or she achieve with the program?
Anything in the life she or he desires.
Mhm.
Actually, far away than that. Anything he or she chooses. Because
Okay.
perhaps you don't desire to be a sad person, but you are choosing that. So you will be free. This is our mission. You will be free to choose what you want from a place of consciousness, not just good thoughts, think good, and I mean, how do I say in English? Thoughts create your reality, so you have to
Yes.
have good thoughts. It's not about that. Yeah, it's about that
That's
in the
one
Facebook,
aspect. Yes.
Facebook post, but it's not actually like that, really deeper. So you can choose wherever you want, really. But why? Because of this, of this, of this, and of this.
Yes.
So you can be a very good coach, for example, or a very good person in life only, a normal person, whatever you like to do, it's what I'm going to achieve. That's what I understand.
Well, as you improve inside of yourself, as you improve
Yes,
your own life, you're gonna be a better coach. Of course, that is gonna come. That is the side effect.
yes, of course.
Everything is gonna improve,
So,
and this is not about not feeling that. There's no. We don't believe that there are bad feelings. There's no bad
okay,
feelings. The thing is that because there's now it's very fashionable talking about positive thoughts. It's not just about, but it could be toxic to think like that. If you're angry, it's okay to be angry, but you have to be conscious that you are angry and why, and how long in time you're going to sustain that feeling. When you sustain that feeling for years, then it's going to be part of your identity. But with consciousness, that when you know why you choose to be angry in that very moment, you just give that emotion a space to reflect where you're going, where you're putting your attention, what are your thoughts that are triggering your emotions, and then how you act. So when you are conscious, that is gonna be processed. See, and it's not gonna be, oh my god, I am okay, am I okay, am I okay? No, it's not about that. It's more deeper than that.
Yes, it's profound, no?
Yes, you're allowed to be a human.
Where can we subscribe to the program? Where can we go, or where can we subscribe?
Well, we have a in Facebook. We have a page. It's called The Jump, right?
Yeah, no, but it has some ones. Let me.
Yes, because unfortunately we couldn't find it, like The Jump, and we love the name. So we have a page in Facebook and we have Instagram, and we're gonna very soon, like in a week, we're gonna post our first workshop that is gonna be May the 14th, right?
Okay.
And soon we're gonna have a virtual retreat also with you, Clara, and many other surprises.
Okay, that's good. So we're going to be working together.
Yes,
a lot.
yeah, we're gonna work together. We're gonna collaborate. We are so happy to have that connection with you. Well, actually, our Instagram is the_jump1111. That's our Instagram, and in
Facebook has The Jump, like that.
yes, and in Facebook is The Jump. Yes.
I understand you want to come to Mexico to give the program, and we will support that happens. So, do you want to add something about the program, about the jump, or something else that can add a valuable information for our audience here, or for me? Yes.
I will say something. As we said, we are responsible of the whole reality we choose from consciousness or subconsciousness to live in. We, let's say, create. It's easier to say like that. We don't create, but let's say create. We create any single thing in our lives. We have this unlimited potential to be whatever we want in our life. Actually, if we have a wish, that means that in our reality here, it's happening. All you have to do is jump to that reality. So we are these gods, this particle of God. We are creators as it is. There's nothing in the world you can't do, you can't have, you can't be. You have the potential to be wherever you want, but you have to unlock this potential. We are the key to unlock that potential. Ta-da!
Yes,
Beautiful, yeah?
yes. That is the perfect. Yeah.
Yes, for example, it happened to me that I thought that I can do a live in English. It was for me very difficult to do it, and now I'm doing it. Yes, or interviews in English and everything. So you can do whatever you want. Yes. I live in a small town that I love, and I thought that I have to go out my town to be greater, but it doesn't matter where you live, where you are. You can create everything if you want, but it's something that you have to work on profoundly. Yes, and you have to go to your inner self. If you go to your inner self, it's better, because you know yourself, and you learn about yourself a lot of things, what you do, or your decisions and everything, no, your emotions. So all of my programs are based in that. But I will be better if I do the jump. I know that, so I have to learn more and prepare and everything, no?
Yes. Well, yeah, we're gonna offer all these things when we go to Mexico with you, because you're gonna also be a coach. We're gonna do it together. You're gonna offer also your beautiful tools that you have, and we're gonna offer also a journal that we are creating for you for that for the workshops, for the programs, and for the retreats also, or the conferences. And yeah, you will learn a little bit of neuroscience, a little bit of quantum physics, a little bit of many things.
Manifestation.
Yes, it's gonna be like on September. I'm seeing the date and everything. So if you're listening, in September we're going to have a week of valuable information for you here in Mexico. I think
Yes.
so. And in June we're going to have a surprise too online. But wait for it. Wait for it. Now we're going to work with the jump. I think I'm going to subscribe to the jump because it's going to be something good for me right now, because I have to study a lot to speak English more.
You're doing a great job.
You don't have to do anything a lot. You
You're
just have
doing a great job.
to enjoy them. Choose that side of the life.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. And all of the people that are seeing it are from Mexico City and from the US. Lightworker Central is seeing us right now. Hi, how are you?
Hello,
Maybe
everyone.
multitask. To, all the entrepreneurs here from Mexico are seeing this live. If you don't understand the live, don't worry. We will have the subtitles in Spanish so you can learn
Yeah.
about what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Don't worry. So for me, it's an honor to be here with you because you are two coaches and I consider you my mentors. I already told you that in Spanish, and I learned a lot from you for your programs, from your channels, from talking to you every day and creating things for people, and you support coaches in Mexico a lot, in Argentina too, and in other Latin American in the world, all the Latin Americans in the world. So thank you for that, and for giving us the opportunity to share too these interviews with our audience. And thank you for the information, for this valuable information for my audience and for me too.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank you for
Clara. You're the best always.
yes, you're awesome. Thank you for this honor, and we'll see you tomorrow in Spanish.
Yes,
Wachi wachi.
in Spanish. We're going to do this interview in Spanish too. And see you tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Yes, at 12 o'clock. Today we were like with the hours and everything. In Mexico here it's 12 o'clock, but in the US in some states it's like 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and in Argentina too. Poor Mariana, in Argentina too. It's another hour. So we're adapting to the hours. And tomorrow at 12 Mexico time, we will be here, and we have a lot of things in the week for Centro Clara Govela. See you then.
Bye.
Bye. Bye
Thank
to
you.
everyone. Go to the jump.
Take the job.
Take the jump, yes.